It's like,
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about this? And you guys were like, sick for Friday? And I was like,
feel nothing.
And he's like, wait, we're talking about Lord of the Rings all day? Shit, I forgot. What the fuck? What?
Dude.
No, I've just been sending you versions of yourself in Lord of the Rings for the past week for no reason.
He actually literally commented about being like a blind dude. Like,
how does he comment that if he can't read it? He can't type it. What?
He commented about being the blind archer. That's what it was, because I made his character the blind archer, which is an obvious juxtaposition. But
so I guess to start, I wanted to ask everyone here, what is everybody's favorite Tolkien story like that you have read? Because I think mine may not be everybody's favorite, but I also have to say that it's the one that I've read the most. I've read The Hobbit the most out of any of Tolkien's books, and I think because that's the one that I read as a child, that I love that one I love that one the most. Is it the best? No, but it's my favorite.
Well, real quick, I just want to say that to everybody, first of all, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
And I hope that everybody has a fantastic New Year, because we won't be seeing you until right after. However, I also want to preface this by saying that we didn't really say that today is only Lord of the Rings and Tolkien all day. All day. We'll be going for hours. So,
well, if you add in the Wheel of Time content, I'm going to bring. So
yeah, I know a little bit of that, I'm sure. But we'll keep it to Lord of the Rings for 90% of the time. However, Roman, The Hobbit is still your favorite. When's the last time you read it?
In full, like 2 years ago. I haven't read it in full since, if I'm being honest.
Okay, because I'm just asking if you've read it with adult eyes, basically. And
yeah, I have.
No, he was only 3 years old 2 years ago.
It's definitely a children's book.
Hold up.
For me,
it was
The
created
Hobbit
for children, but it wasn't exclusively a children's book.
Yes, okay.
For me, The Hobbit is nostalgia.
There's way too much grief in that book for it to be a children's book.
No, you're right. There's a lot of like it itself is not a children's book, but it is meant for a parent to read to children, basically.
Well, it was literally him creating it to read to his kids. So
exactly. So that's why I was wondering if you got any different sense of it, because Lord of the Rings is very fucking technical. Like, when you get down to the brass tacks of the book itself, like there is a lot of there'll be full paragraphs like the freaking Constitution of America just explaining certain things. That, like, if you gotta hold that in your head too, because it's gonna come into play later in the book. So, like, that it is an interesting question to ask me what my favorite story by his is. I think it's not Lord of the Rings and it's not The Hobbit, if I'm being honest with you. I think my favorite Tolkien stories would be probably The Song of Creation and then Baron and Luthien. And the fall of the West or the East. Like when the great trees were fucked up by Ungoliant and Morgoth, like that, and the kinslaying. The kinslaying is crazy. What's up, Arceus? If you want the link, you got it.
Arceus, what's happening, Holmes? What's going on? What's happening?
But yeah, no, I think my favorite Tolkien story would have to be something like that.
Crimson's in chat. What's happening, Crimson?
Did you say Crimson?
Crimson said he wasn't come. He would just watch because he doesn't know much about Tolkien comparative to us.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said anyway. I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, he's welcome to join even if he wants to.
I told him to stop by either way, but he's like, no, I'm good. I was like, okay.
Whatever.
I said
Mike-
you could still respond to things and like whether they're good
Yeah.
takes or bad takes or whatever.
Mike, what's your favorite Tolkien story? I was gonna say because you know a lot of them too, dude. You have no idea how much Lord of the Rings lore is in this dude's head.
Probably the Silmarillions.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, that's
That
what I
narrows
was
it down.
I was gonna say I mentioned a couple of them.
I like the beginning. I didn't read any
Thanks,
of them.
thank you, man, thank you. Probably the beginning, the Song of Creation.
After that, a little bit
So when all of them are like,
dispersed.
yeah, okay. So you're talking about around the kinslaying and the fall of the two trees when Ungoliant just appears, and even Morgoth is afraid of her.
Yes.
It's like, what the fuck is this giant spider?
Are we talking
She was
about
pretty.
the story where they're literally sinning to create shit? Because if so, it's cool as fuck.
That's
Yeah.
one of my coolest. That's one of the coolest ideas of a world creation I have ever heard of. Is that you can't actually create an object until you harmonize.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, like Eru Iluvatar, who is God, created his children from himself, right? And then he said, you will get sight once you can hear. And you need to create music in order to hear.
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
So
That's
he
crazy.
makes them create a melody. And once they can create the melody, they're able to see, and they can see what they created, which is Middle Earth, which is a flat Earth. It is a flat Earth until it becomes round. Well, it is a flat Earth in the beginning, and it becomes round later. But what's interesting is when they started making this Song of Creation, they knew everything that they would have created, right? And Morgoth's vibe in there, and I love to think of it this way, right? It's like they're all doing this beautiful classical piece, right? It's like this like Claire Obscure, if you played Expedition 33, like that type of music. And then all of a sudden Morgoth comes in because Morgoth is the discourse. So Morgoth just comes in and he's just like burn through the witches and burn through the ditches and down in the back of my Dracula.
Why are we defaming metal right now? What's going on?
No,
You make it sound like Eru wasn't playing metal music and freaking Morgoth or Melkor shows up and is like playing a little flute.
No, you're right. You're right. It could be that opposite, but I just love to think of it as Morgoth just being metal as fuck because he is. And I just
he wears metal to overcompensate because he can't actually be metal. That's why.
Maybe, but either way, I like to think of it that way. Yeah, I mean, the Song of Creation is a great.
So we didn't get questioner's favorite Tolkien story. What is your favorite Tolkien?
Mine is the Legendarium.
Oh, that's a good one.
I've never read that one. What's that one about?
The Legendarium is basically the appendices and all.
No,
of
the Legendarium is literally everything ever made by Tolkien.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It includes the appendices. It includes all of the actual stories. It includes every rendition.
So is it in just one big book?
No.
Just in, like,
So
one
the
big book?
Legendarium is basically anything that's related to Arda, Middle Earth, Eru Iluvatar, anything in the interior, from the beginning of creation to Tolkien's finishing editing, every variation and everything that's underneath that umbrella.
Yeah, but you got to pick. So for the sake of the conversation, you got to pick a favorite story.
Well, my wife likes Tom Bombadil. I would say
that's a great one, actually.
Yeah, I tease her all the time. Like, you don't even know who these people are. She doesn't know who Baron and Luthien is, so she wants to read that now.
She should.
I think she'd like it, but
I think she will too. Children of Huron, maybe not. That's a little funky.
That was a little bit more depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
sad ass story.
I like
Balrog is fucking awesome though.
I like the Fall of Gondolin, but I don't know if it would be
The
my
Fall of
favorite.
Gondolin is awesome.
You know what else?
I have
love
too many
too?
favorites. I don't know if I
Wow.
can pick one.
I mean, creating
So-
the rings is so good, but I love Baron and Luthien because of Sauron just pulling out all the stops. And he's like, I'm a werewolf. No, now I'm a vampire. And now I'm this. And he's just like turning into everything to try and fuck them up, and he just can't. He just can't. And he's like, what the fuck?
He's a school bully who gets a makeover every single time he fails. Is all he is.
And
So,
Sauron's just like, what's with these two? What the fuck?
Why won't they just leave me
You know
alone?
what's something that you know something that like I wouldn't mind at some point like getting like a movie just like
Children of
maybe
Huron.
like a one shot, or maybe they can get two out of it, but I would love a Last Alliance movie. That would be
Oh my
so
God,
freaking
dude.
cool. That'd be so cool.
Battle of the Last Alliance. Yeah, well, that's what Rings of Power was supposed to be. Was the build up to the Battle of the Last Alliance, and they're just not doing that at all.
Well, they kind of encompassed everything from like when Galadriel was a newborn to all the freaking way up. Like that was a giant mess. But I honestly, I like the idea of there being there, but there's not enough material to really make something off of it. So you'd have to make like 99.9% of it up.
I agree, but
It's the
they're
problem.
literally making they're making two movies of a chapter of Aragorn hunting Gollum. So like
Like,
they can make a Battle of the Last Alliance.
Yeah.
Come on.
The
You
thing
mean Battle of the Five Armies?
yeah, Battle of the Five Armies, but no, the Last
No.
Alliance being the when
The better battle.
when
Sorry.
men and elves go against Sauron and Isildur cuts the ring off of
Oh, that one. Yeah.
the Last Alliance of Men and Elves. And that's where we get the Dead Marshes from.
exactly.
But no,
because they were circled. You don't see it, but all of Mordor was encircled by elves and people, elves and men.
well, the majority of the fighting was north of Mordor in the fields.
Yes,
up there,
that's true. That's true.
and they're. I mean, I don't know if the elves can put out that many hosts anymore because they die so freaking much. But
No, shout out to my boy Haldir, bro.
I, for the life of me, do not understand why elves are like, I put out one kid, I'm done for the next month. It's like, you guys are immortal.
Yeah, why don't they make more?
Yeah, I don't get it. Make more.
Imagine the volume of elves if they just had the sex drive of humanity.
The hobbits fuck like rabbits. Why can't elves?
Well, the hobbits really
Like-
don't, actually.
He's
but,
right. Sam had what, 13 kids or some shit in the book?
Yeah, but he's the exception. Most people are like 4 or less.
That's because he got Rosie Cotton, baby.
But he also, well, yeah, I mean, that's
Four
true.
still a lot though.
But he
Four
also
is
got
still-
he has to make up for Frodo not producing any children. So
Well, we
But it's
know
like-
Pippin fucks for sure. Merry and Pippin both fuck for sure.
we don't
Especially
know that
Moria.
actually, but yeah. There's actually no
No, we
information
don't
on
know that, but it's implied. Merry and Pippin get it.
I don't know if it's implied at all. What are you talking about? Is this one
Am I
of your
coming
weed
to
takes
work
again?
tomorrow?
After
I don't
book?
work tomorrow.
Is this one of your weed takes or is like really bad takes? You know, just make it up in your head.
Are you coming to work tomorrow? Sean's asking.
I'm not on the schedule for tomorrow.
Oh, you're
shouldn't
cooked. You're cooked, Sean. You're cooked.
I
How are you
shouldn't
guys
be on
gonna
the schedule
open?
tomorrow.
Sean, it's gonna be 1.5 inches of ice. You are not opening. Sorry, but that's just not gonna happen.
Are you guys just saying you don't know how to drive in weather?
No, we
no,
definitely do.
No,
Oh, obviously not.
Sean
If an
is
inch and a
not-
half of ice is what stops you.
Samwise
Samwise
Gamgee upstairs
Gamgee
into
knows.
Mordor.
That's
You know what's
actually-
crazy?
That's actually false, Crimson. Because he
What's
leaves
crazy
Middle
is that-
Earth and goes to the Undying Lands. Congratulations, you're wrong. But he does.
Why
slay.
did you hate Crimson?
Now,
Why do you hate Crimson?
you could
Question?
change that where he slays, her, figuratively, not literally, for her lifetime. Yes, but no, his lifetime.
Honestly, Sam is the most based.
Sam sees like
Hobbit.
his great grandkids, and then he's like, "I'm just gonna peace out." And I'm like, okay,
No, Sean's correct here. The reef never closes unless it's Christmas or Easter or Thanksgiving.
Wait, so y'all just don't close? Like even in like
We have
bad,
animals to
even in
take
like
care
bad
of,
weather?
bro. We have animals
I
to take
know,
care
but
of.
okay, but how the fuck are y'all going to get there? It's gonna be ice at 6:00 in the morning tomorrow.
Well, if it's
How are
too
you gonna-
unsafe, then
With
no,
a
they're not gonna come.
vehicle, Roman, because some of
No,
us know
if
how to
it's-
drive.
If it's too, yeah, but also Sean will take the hoopty and not give a fuck. But if it's too,
That's on him.
There's
if it's
always
too
ice skates.
unsafe, if it's too unsafe, our boss would tell us not to come.
Hmm.
Well,
Especially if he's smart.
my boss would say you're coming in anyway, but yeah.
Well, no, I
Because-
mean, but here's the thing: unsafe to him is very extreme.
No, I have a
Me-
question. I have a question for the panel. Who here's repping Lord of the Rings
Not
or
me.
Middle Earth in general?
I mean, I rep Lord of the Rings every day.
I meant like
Hey.
yeah. Me and
I
Rolo
think
got this locked down. Mike, what you got?
Nothing.
I think I have a
Picture.
Not even
I think I have
Durham
No.
Mike doesn't have a camera.
or Dane, I guess. Sorry,
Hold on.
my bad.
Oh wait. I
I
also
have
have
this,
this.
if that counts.
Mike has a phone. He has a camera.
I
I
got
have
my
the one
ring on
ring.
my. I got my ring on my necklace.
You're the fake ring. 1 second.
Hey.
I'll get.
No,
It's
I
fake.
actually got this one from
The
Sauron.
real one was destroyed in the Mount Doom, Rolo. You should know this.
He said I actually got this one from Sauron.
No. When the rings were forged and they were, given to men, Roland was one of those men that
Yeah,